Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with day one of Scrap Squad's 12 days of Christmas scrap lifts. And I am going to try to do all 12 in order each day, the first 12 days of December. I will be doing them probably in the afternoons and maybe not posting until evening when the video gets fully uploaded. And then I will, I may be offset by a bit. I'm not getting the lifts in advance. I'm getting them when everybody else gets them. So this is the original. It's a beauty by Julie Taylor, as are all of her pages. And it's got strips up at the top, strips down at the bottom, a doily, a couple of tags, a cute photo. And then she's got this Bramble Fox title. I won't have that coming down there, but I have some Bramble Fox pieces, so I'll use those. And I have a Bramble Fox stencil. The photo I'm using is this one that was taken, I screenshot it from our Nest camera, our doorbell camera. And the reason I like it is the skies are blue and you can see the Japanese maple is nice and red. It hasn't lost its leaves yet. This was the Halloween foot scraper thingy, floor doormat, I guess. And then this was is a fall wreath that I made that apparently wasn't being held onto the door. So when the kids moved the door back and forth, so it dropped on the ground and apparently just stayed there. So I guess I'll have to go fix that and put an actual hook right now. I think one of the kids put a nail up in the door. You can see the trash cans there. They're not hidden, but it's kind of a day in the life sort of photo, and I thought it was fine. So my strips are truly scraps, and they were kind of hanging around my Scrap Backwards kit. My tags are from my extensive tag supply. It's this little holder here, and I'm mixing up colors and styles and all kinds of things here. But one of the things that I really loved in Julie's was that she had the leaf sprigs that looked like she did them with mixed media, and maybe stenciled those on. I've got this Bramble Fox stencil, and my strips are going to kind of be centered above and below. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush on some peeled paint, Distress Oxide, not very heavily or particularly. See, it's kind of. And then I'm going to take a different stencil, this little one with branches, and kind of add a little bit of those, maybe one down here. Since I don't have the word joy or anything coming down, I thought these little guys could connect the upper cluster with the lower cluster. And I've just gotten some stuff there. I'm gonna clean this off real quick and turn it the other way and see. There. Let me do another one. maybe right there. Okay, and that's about all I'm gonna do. I have some Bramble Fox leaves that are in miscellaneous and sundry colors, and in fact a couple of them aren't really leaves. They were meant to be trees, but to me they will work as leaves, and if I want to call them leaves, I think I can do that. So my idea is that I'm going to leave that kind of dry fitted. I'm going to put the ink and the brush off to the side, and then let's start building up strips. I'm going to build up the bottom one first, just because it's a little easier for me to reach. I'm going to do this. I've done some distressing with my scissors on the edge of these, and I'm hoping that provides enough dimensional interest, because I'm not going to have the stitching or the and I'm not going to separate them with foam. Let me get the doily. There's a doily, and the doily comes right over to the end there, and I'm just gonna squeeze a little ink, a little glue down here, not ink. And it's been a couple days. I did several layouts ahead, and it was good I did, because the last couple days I've had some health issues. Yeah, that's down there. That's should be enough. There's going to be plenty kind of crowded around there, and I like that it sort of lifts up. So I've got kind of strips of the same scraps. I'm going to put them at slightly different angles. I've got, like I said, strips from the same scraps above and below. Gonna do that. And then this one, that one doesn't look like I distressed it very well or at all. So I may have forgotten that one. And I've got tags and such that'll go down here. So let's do that. I have 4 tags, and I kind of like this one says enjoy today, and that seems appropriate with the to the photo. It's like enjoy the sunny day. And I'm going to take some dots just to lift them up from the background. Okay. And then I have the photo and I'm really almost thinking that I want to cut the bottom of the photo off. I have foam all the way down there, so I'll have to recover that foam. I'm going to do that and kind of stick it down there. And I've got a flower I can use. Maybe I do it like this. And that leaves some stuff that kind of has to be covered there. So I'm thinking that might be a good place to put a flare, don't you think? Don't you think? I'll put that right there, and then I've got this, but I'm going to put a couple of frames over top the photo. Let me put some glue behind there so that stays. I want the frame to go there, because what I'm really framing is the maple tree. And I've got this frame which is gonna kind of go, let me get it a little bit more under. I've got that there. Have it go under the, well, nothing is staying where I am expecting it to be. So now let's go back and see what I can do. There, that works right there. And I can turn it off to an angle there, and then I can cover that corner with this flower. And as I said, I am not making any attempt to match colors or to stick with any particular kind of color scheme. I'm adding random stuff in and assuming that in the end it's all gonna kind of come out okay. All right, now I'm gonna go upside down to build this one so that it's closer to me. And I'm gonna again start with the yellow striped paper, which I maybe should have used on this tropical side. Let's see, is that about centered? It looks like it to me. So there, and then I'll go with the orange. The doily's gonna be over on this side and the tags. So I'll run the orange over this way. And I'll do this. And that really should have been under. Let me see if I can tear it into a smaller piece. I just used it because that's the width it was. I can just add it right in here. And then I've got this, which is going to be up on foam, and I have to be sure that I have it the right way. And I'm gonna run it over this way so that you can still see these colors. And I have thick foam so that I can tuck some little pom-poms underneath it. Okay, let me get the doily on first. I'll put it like that. Just add a tad of glue there. Kind of tuck it in. Okay, and then I have these two tags, but let me see if I can get the tags need to go under the, so let me get the tags. There, I'm gonna have to cut that one down. And I'm going to put it on foam. It's going to go like that. This one I will cut as well and put on foam. And I've got room for a flare right there, which kind of closes in that corner. And something I want to use, if I can, is this little birdhouse. I just kind of pulled it up and thought it would be cute. But I need to put this in. It's cream colored, which I think is going to look great against the white of the doily. And hopefully, let me turn it back up, right side up. I think that's enough glue. I wasn't sure, I couldn't see if I had any glue coming out, but there's plenty. Okay, and then where might this little birdhouse go? Need those to kind of come down, these to kind of come up. It could go maybe right there. And let me do a couple foam dots just to lift it up. I'll have it more over this way so that it kind of crosses over the pom-poms. Now, I have this leaf, which is kind of apropos of nothing, but I thought it might be cute with the blue, green, and the red color. I thought it might be cute there, and since I've got leaves going down, it's the lone leaf left from a Prima flower and leaf set, and I just kind of want to use it. Do that. Oh, gosh. I hope that's where I want this, because that's where the glue ended up. Did that get any glue at all? It did. And now, let me get this pointed a little more down. And I'll put this one kind of like so. And I have, to go with the little bird there, I have this bird that I thought could maybe go over here. On Julie's, she's got some kind of little embellishment there. So I thought the bird would be nice. And I really like that the doilies are kind of pointing up. I've got this little green heart, which kind of brings in the green of this Vicky Bouton stuff. It's a branding strip. And I've got hearts on this Flair. So I thought maybe I could layer this heart underneath the Flair. This heart came from the Vicky Bouton Warm Wishes pack that had the stars, the big chipboard stars. And there were some hearts in there too. And this one didn't get put away when I did my, when I put away the hearts from my last layout. I'm putting down now these little, they're from a set at Bramble Fox called Holy Moly. And I kind of sprinkle them on like sequins. And I thought they might look cool just scattered down that way. And I think that's it. I have a little blue airplane. What the heck? I don't know where it goes or what it goes with. It would probably go in my travel supplies. But I'm just going to put it right there. And I have this red, this tiny bit of red, and I have some foam on the back of it. I cut it off the bottom of something else. I don't know if that would look good anywhere on here. Maybe right here. And tucked under there. Yeah, why not? Again, if it's put it on this page or end up having to put it away somewhere, I vote for using it on the page. When I do a crazy page like this, I really like to try to use up everything I have. I do have this little bit left over, but I think I know someplace I want to use that. So I'm going to call it done. And thank you, Julie, for the inspiration. Thank you, Scrap Squad, for your amazing choice of Scraplifts for us to do. And hope you all will check out Scrap Squad's Facebook page and check out the 12 days. They just did the 12 days of autumn Scraplifts at the first 12 days of November, and they're back now with these Christmas Scraplifts. And obviously, as you can see from my page, they don't have to be Christmas. They just happen to pick Christmas pages. Hardly any of my autumn Scraplifts were autumn pages. So that's just kind of how I roll. I may try to do more Christmas pages, but at the moment, I thought this one was cool. I'm also using Vicky Bouton's holiday photo prompts, and the first one is home, and that tree is right at the entrance to our home. And although the home you see in the picture is not ours, I just thought that was kind of cool. So thank you for watching. Bye.